Who's missing students? 3, 6, 7. Shasha, Amani, Andrea, one more student. Andrea, Kashika. Kashika is also. Okay, fine. Shall we start, students? All of you are online. Can you see the screen? In equation. Yes, in equation. See, inequation and equation, simple linear equation. We had simple linear equation. This is inequation. When it comes to equation, you should have left hand side is equals to right hand side, students. RHS. We even solve word problems. X plus 5 is equals to 10. The sign in between should be equal to. This is equation chapter. Simple linear equation. Simple linear equation. So how do you solve this question? All of you will respond. If you want to find the value of x, plus 5 will go to the other side and become minus 5, right? 10 minus 5, the answer is 5. And what are the rules we studied here? Plus goes to the other side becomes minus. And minus becomes plus. Multiplication becomes division and division becomes multiplication. Correct? Inequation meaning is in place of equal to. In place of equal to, you will have less than, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to. These are the four symbols, students. Apart from that, calculation is same. Calculation is same. The only thing, this less than, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to, they change. Even the signs also change. For certain calculation, okay, these sign change. They change for certain calculation. That is greater, less than. And remember, I taught you a lesser symbol, lesser than, greater than. Okay, who was absent? Lesser than. Can you see the word L, students? L. This is lesser than symbol. Isn't? Aren't they similar? They are kind of similar, right? Lesser. What about this symbol? What do you call? Greater. This is less than, equal to. For example, if less than is given, if I write 5, x is less than 5. Okay, x is less than 5. What are the numbers less than 5 from 0, students? Tell me all the numbers. 0, 1, 3 and 4. Is equal to is not given, so you shouldn't compare is equal to. But if I take less than equal to, it should be less. See, less than equal to 5 is x should be less than 5. This is actually two questions put together. X is less than 5 and x is equal to 5. This is the meaning. So what do you mean by this? Less than 5? 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is done. X is equal to 5. So we should also consider what number? We should also consider 5. This is the answer. The same goes with greater, greater than equal to. X is greater than equal to 3. Okay, X is greater than 3 students. So if it is greater than 3, tell me all the values which are greater than 3. What is the answer? 4, 5. It goes on, right? It goes on. Infinite number, you keep dot and you end this bracket. I'll explain all this next. X is greater than equal to. Again, this is split into two parts. X should be greater than 3, X should be equal to 3. Fine. If it is equal to 3, should I consider level 3 here? 3, 4, 5, 6, it goes on. Is this concept clear? Less than equal to, greater than equal to. Next, what about this number line concept and types of numbers? I'll explain what are the types of numbers and number line concept. Basically, we have five types of numbers. So we have five, six, or seven types of number. The first most important part is we have only three. The most important are three parts. That is, first one, whole numbers. Whole number W. The alphabet given is W. Whole number always starts with 0, students. Starts with 0. It is only positive. Remember, whole number is only positive numbers, not negative. And it starts from 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It goes on. It is not a fraction. It should be a complete number. Whole meaning is complete. For example, how many students are there now? Yeah, around 7 students. This is a whole number, 7 students, 0 to 7. Okay, it should be countable, students. It shouldn't be in fraction. Whole numbers will not be in fraction. You can't write 5 1 by 2. Can I tell that there are 6.5 students? Is it correct? No, right? Is it possible to exist? 6.5 students, 3.5 students? No, right? Yeah, 4 2 by 5 students. All this is not possible. Or let me take car. How many cars are there in your street? How many cars are there in your street? If you count, it should be 5, 6, 7. If it's not there, 0. This is how you count, students, all numbers. Even natural number. Natural number also same concept. Natural number, same. It shouldn't be in fraction. You can't tell that in your street there are 4.5 cars. You can't tell 5 2 by 3 cars. All this doesn't exist. So whole number and natural number should be a complete number. It shouldn't be fraction. It should only have numerator, students. It shouldn't have any fraction. Next. Can you tell me the difference between natural number and whole number? What is natural number? All of you will respond. What is natural number? Natural number is n. N stands for natural number. Even that is all are positive. Yes. Respond, students. Unmute the call and respond. Yes. Whole number starts from which one? Whole number starts from 0. Natural number starts from 1. That's the only difference. Actually, all the numbers are whole number. When you talk about natural number, we don't include 0. And how do you remember this? In whole number, can you see O is given? O and 0. Whole number. Right? Natural number will be from 1, students. Natural number is from 1. Whole number is from 0. Next. These two are positive. Both are positive. What if you take negative number? Do you all know that term? What do you call them? If you have negative numbers, what do you call? Respond. They would have taught you all, right? You would have had all this in 7th, 8th. Have you heard of the word integer? Integer. You should answer, students. Okay. Integer as, what are the three parts integer as? Negative, 0. 0 and positive. Minus, 0 and positive. Number line concept. Whole number is done, natural number is done, integer. Integer is Z, students. Z, or sometimes they use I. So all the questions, see, they'll write like this: X belongs to W. What does W stand for? Natural number or whole number? W stands for whole number. Yeah, they won't keep writing like this. X belongs to whole number. They won't write in full letters. They won't write the complete word. So you should remember what is whole number, natural number, integer, number line. When it comes to integer, remember number line. Just imagine your ruler, students. Your ruler starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right hand side always positive. Right hand side. Okay. Our ruler, scale or ruler, it has only 1 to 15 positive values. Just imagine there are negative values. It starts from -1, -2, -3. Is this clear? All of you understood? You all know number line concept, right? So basic is enough. Number line is related to integer, 0, negative numbers. Anything which is positive or anything which is negative, 0 is integer. So if I take 5, if I take 0, or let me take, 0, you can call 0 as whole number, and you can also call 0 as integer. Both are correct. If I take 1, if I take number 1, what are the different names given for one student? We can call it as natural number. You can call it as whole number, right? Whole number, natural number. Can we call it as integer? Right? Whole number, natural number, integer. We can also call it as even number, odd numbers, odd number. Okay, so there are a lot of names. This is integer. Integer concept is done. Z and I. Then what are the other values we'll have? You know prime number, composite numbers, right? Prime number, composite, odd, even. Okay. Any doubts in whole number, natural number, integer? Oh. Next, if I give a question, x belongs to W. X such that -5 less than x less than 5, x belongs to whole number. How do you solve this question, students? X is nothing but the types of numbers. Okay, this one you have to convert into, you have to open a bracket like this. You have to open a bracket and write. We call solution set. Whatever answer you write, we call it as solution set. Now, this, let us split into two parts. -5 less than x. So, -5 is traveling towards which direction? Where do you have -5, students? In a number line, where do you have -5? Left hand side or right hand side? Left hand side, right? Minus values on the left hand side. 0. See, most important part, concept, all of you concentrate. -1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, these are the numbers given. -5, x belongs to -5. I'll just take this part, 5 less than x. Let us interchange this, students. Let us interchange. Where is this sign facing towards? This lesser than arrow is facing towards 5 or x? Which side is it facing towards? Pointing towards which side? Arrow is pointing towards -5, right? So we need to consider all the numbers which is from -5, students, but less than is given, equal to is not given. Look here. So you have to consider, what are the numbers you have to consider? -4, -3, and x is less than, respond, x is less than 5. So up to which number you have to consider? From -4 to +4. So the answer is -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this clear? Did you understand? Okay, these are the numbers it has, students, but this is not the answer. Now, this is not the answer. The reason is they have given us a limit or condition. What is the condition? See, all these numbers belongs to x. In this, we have a specific condition. X belongs to what? W stands for Whole number. Whole number starts from which one? Does it have negative or positive number? It has only positive. And does it start from 1 or 0? 0. Out of this, what are the answers I have to write? 0, 1. Tell me. 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is the final answer. Final answer for this question. So just because minus 5 is given, you shouldn't write minus 5, minus 4, minus 3. We should always follow the condition. X belongs to whole number. That is the condition given. Okay, now what if X belongs to, did you understand this? Whatever I explained, all of you understood? Amani, Shasha, Hilda, Malak, Mana, then who is there? Yeah, Saima, Alia. Okay. X belongs to, instead of whole number, what if X belongs to integer? Then what is the answer? Should I start from 0 or 1? Response, students. Should I start from 0 or 1? If it is, I mean, natural number, natural number. Natural. If it is natural number, I need to start from 1. This is the answer. Look, I erase 0. This is the answer. Clear? Okay. What if X belongs to, if I write Z or I, what does Z or I stand for? Integer. They can give any one alphabet. Each different textbook, they follow different. Z or I. So what's the answer, students? Integer will have positive and negative, right? Positive, 0, negative. Correct? So this is the answer. Yes. Now this is the answer. Look how the solution set changes. It changes according to the types of number. Whole number, natural number, integer. Any doubts in number line, number line concept? Solution set, number line, done. So I taught you all types of numbers, calculation, solution set, number line. Now the most important part, inequation part. In inequation, less than, greater than, students. In equation, remember the concept. The meaning of in is, according to this chapter, the meaning of in is not. Equation is equal. So what's the actual meaning of inequation? The actual meaning of inequation is something which is not equal. Okay. If it is equation, we put is equal to sign. If it is not equal, we use these 4 signs. See, definitely it is not going to be equal. So it has to be less than, greater than. Less than equal to, greater than equal to. But it is not equal. That is the meaning of inequation. Fine. Now, inequation. In inequation, it follows the same rules. Same rules like equation. Plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus. Multiplication becomes division, division becomes multiplication. These rules are same, students, same. Along with this, there is one more concept. The concept is even the signs also will change. Lesser than will change to greater than. Greater than will change to lesser than. Less than equal to will change to greater than equal to. Greater than equal to will change to less than equal to. It is not for all the values. These 4 will change only for multiplication and division. Only for multiplication and division of negative numbers. Multiplication and division of negative number. Okay, in inequation, plus and minus also will change. Even the signs also will change. When will the signs change, students? All of you respond. When will the sign change? For multiplication and division, right? Division of what kind of numbers? Of negative numbers. Is it clear? Okay, by definition, you will definitely not understand what the concept is. Once I teach, then you might understand this, whatever I've written here. Negative multiplication. First, Question. X less than minus 5 less than 10. What sign is there in between, students? Addition, subtraction, multiplication or division? All of you will respond. Subtraction. So for subtraction, what is the rule I have written? For when does the sign change? Only for multiplication and division of negative number. But for subtraction, the sign will not change. The meaning of that, this less than sign will remain as it is. Look here, less than sign will remain as it is. Minus. Minus goes to the other side, becomes plus. So what's the answer? X is less than 15. If I tell you to represent in a solution set and x belongs to whole number, what is the answer, students? Tell me the answer. X belongs to whole number less than 15. I have to start from 0, 1, 2. How many numbers I have to write? Up to 14 or 15? 14. Is this clear? And for inequation, definitely you have to write solution set. Solution set is mandatory. Next, when plus is given, x plus 5. Look, even for addition, according to the statement whatever it is, even for addition, the sign will not change. Look, the sign is as it is, students. It is less than, it remains the same. Now, even here, okay, I'll write greater than now. I'll write greater than sign. Greater than. So according to simple linear inequation concept, for addition also the sign will not change. If greater than is given, it remains greater than 10. What happens to plus 5 if it goes to the other side? It becomes minus 5. What's the answer? X is greater than 5. Addition is done, subtraction is done. Now multiplication and division, most important part. Multiplication and division. 5x less than 10. Okay. How are these two related? What is the sign in between 5 and x? Very good. Multiplication. So what happens for multiplication and division? What did I tell? The sign should change. But multiplication and division of which number I told? Negative number or positive? Negative. What about 5? 5 is negative or positive? It is positive. So again for this sign will not change. It remains x less than as it is 10. What happens to multiplication? If it goes to the other side, it becomes division. What's the answer? 2. Now the same concept, I'll do it like this. See, this condition satisfies the statement what I've given. What is 5, students? Positive or negative? What is the sign between 5 and x? Multiplication. Then we follow this. What happens is x remains as it is. What is the symbol given here? Less than or greater than? Less than. Less than will change to what? Less than should change to greater than. Very good. Greater than 10. Minus 5 will get divided like this. So x is greater than, you get minus 2 is the answer. Can you see the difference? Minus 2 and plus 2. All of you understood what statement I have given? When will the sign change, students? When will the sign change? Only for multiplication and division of which kind of number? Negative number. See, because of this one rule, only this rule is different. Apart from that, we do all the calculation related to simple linear equation. Okay, that's the reason I started with simple linear equation first. Now look here. X is less than 2. Imagine x belongs to whole number, students, whole number. Tell me the solution set. If it is less than 2, what are the numbers I have to consider? X should belong to whole number. You should start with what? 1 or 0? 0, 1. Should I consider even 2? No, right? I shouldn't consider. Less than equal to, there's nothing different. See, the same question, I'm going to just put equal to sign, students. All of you will concentrate. Along with this, I'm just going to put equal to sign. Less than equal to. Now, what are the numbers I have to consider? 0, 1 and This is the answer. Okay. Now next, look at this. Minus 5 less than 10. I just add equal to, less than equal to 10. This less than equal to will become greater than equal to. Greater than equal to. Now tell me the solution set. If it is greater than equal to, should I consider minus 2? Response, students. Should I consider even minus 2? Equal to is given, right? Equal to. Okay, now I'll teach you another concept here. In the number line, where does negative number lie? Right hand side or left hand side? All of you will respond. Where does negative number lie? Right hand side or left hand side? Left hand side, right? So whenever negative number you're getting minus 2, it shouldn't be on the right hand side. Try to write it in the left hand side. Let me write minus 2 first. Which side is the arrow pointing towards? Minus 2 or x? See, this is pointing. This is pointing. Which side is the arrow pointing? Minus 2. So if I want to rearrange, is this correct? Isn't it pointing minus 2? I'm not changing the sign. I'm just changing the position. I'm just changing its position. That's it. Just a minute. Okay. Now minus 2, students. Let us write the solution set. Which side is this arrow facing towards now? Left hand side or right hand side? Which side is the direction? See, if the arrow is like this, it means it's going on the right hand side. If the arrow is like this, it is going towards left hand side, right? Now, according to number line concept, so according to number line, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. So, our number line is from minus 2, students. You have to consider these numbers. And what does x belong to? Whole numbers or integer? Yes, whole numbers, right? Okay, from x point of view, minus 3, minus 4. So don't memorize, try to understand. Where is this x direction, students? Where is x traveling? You have to read like this. X is traveling towards left hand side or right hand side? Look at the arrow. Arrow. X is traveling towards left or right? Left side. After which number? After minus 2, right? After minus 2, you have to consider the number. Should I include even minus 2 because less than and equal to symbol is given? So after minus 2, you have to take all the numbers. You have to take all the numbers. So the answer for this is minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. It goes on. So you have to keep 3 dots. Okay, you're supposed to keep 3 dots. So just follow the direction of that arrow. X is traveling towards left hand side after minus 2. And is equal to symbol is given. So consider even minus 2. Minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. It goes on. This is the concept of linear equation. I mean, inequation. Sorry, inequation. So only for multiplication and division, the sign will change. Multiplication I've taught. Division, I'll give you all one example. Is this clear? All of you understood? Now division. X divided by 5 is greater than equal to 15. Equal to 10. How are x and 5 related? Multiplication or division? Division. 5 is what kind of number? What's the sign? Positive or negative? So will the sign remain or change or remain the same if it is positive? Respond. It remains the same. For which one the sign changes, students? Only for negative. So for this, the sign will not change. 5 goes to the other side, becomes multiplication. X is greater than equal to 50. Clear? X is greater than equal to 50. Now, if you want to consider the number, students, if you want to write the answer, which side is the X traveling? See, X, which side is the arrow traveling? Left hand side or right hand side? Right hand side. Which means X belongs to more than, less than, equal to what? 50. After 50, right hand side, what are the values we have, students, in a number line? After 50, you'll have 51, 52, 53, right? So what is the answer? You should consider 50, 51, 52. You can't keep writing all the numbers. So just put three or four dots. Understood how to write the answer? Number line answer? Okay, which side the arrow is facing? That side you need to write. Next, the same question I'll write x divided by minus 5 greater than 10. Okay, now what is the relation between x and minus 5? Division. In division, what is minus 5 value, students? 5 is negative. Now tell me what happens to sign? Greater than equal to will become? Very good. Lesser than equal to. 10 into minus 5. What is 10 into minus 5? First multiply the sign. Minus into plus is minus. 5 tens are 50. So what's the answer? X is less than? All of you respond. Less than equal to? Yes, minus 50. If you want, rearrange this. If not, look here. I told you all. X belongs to X. X is traveling towards which side? Look at the arrow direction. X is traveling towards? All of you will respond. Left hand side or right hand side? No. This, where is this arrow facing? Left hand side or right hand side? Left hand side. So X belongs to which, students? X values traveling towards which side? Left hand side? Left hand side after which one? Minus 50, right? Minus 50. So what are the numbers which goes through left hand side after minus 50? What do you have? Minus 51. Next. Minus 53. What is the solution set? Should I consider even 50, students? Can you see is equal to symbol is also given? Less than equal to? So what are the answers? Minus 50, minus 51, minus 52 and minus 50. It goes on. Just keep a dot like this. Is this concept clear, students? All of you understood? Equation, inequation, plus minus rule, arrow. Basically it is arrow. Just follow the direction of arrow, you'll get the answer along with number 9. Okay, so it took almost 40 minutes. Entire concept is done. We'll solve 2 or 3 questions. I'll give break, then we'll continue. Look at the first question. X belongs to what kind of numbers? Okay, they've already given the numbers here. X belongs to minus 3 to plus 3. What about second main, students? Have they given any numbers or the type of number? What is mentioned here? X belongs to? Yes, type of number is given. But in the first question, numbers itself they have given. Third question, X belongs to integer. This is what I explained. Natural number, integer. Whole number is not given. Instead of that, they've given Q. Okay, I'll explain what Q is. First question, X plus 2 less than 1. Tell me the answer. For addition, what is the relation between X and 2, students? What sign is that? Plus. For plus and minus, the sign will not change. What's the answer? X is less than 1 plus 2 goes to the other side, becomes minus 2. So what's the answer? X is less than, what is 1 minus 2? No. Along with the sign. Very good. Minus 1. All of you understood X is minus 1? Now you should find the solution here. Can you see what they've asked? Find solution set. You all write in the full words. I'll just write SS. Solution set. Now compare this with the value what they have given, students. Value. Which side is the X arrow facing towards? Left hand side or right hand side? This arrow. Left hand side. After minus 1, you have to consider all the numbers. Tell me after minus 1, what are the numbers on the left hand side? That's it. -2, -3 is the answer. Is it clear? Check the answer in textbook, students. What is it given? Is it given -2, -3, or like in this order? Second, like this one? Okay. Consider -2, -3. Write the answer like this, student. Actually, the first one is right according to number line. But anyways, like this, Manak, Malak or Mana, somebody told. Like, is it like this, students? No, like the first one or second one? Answer in textbook. What is it given? Like the first type or the second type? Second. Huh? Each one is giving one answer. Check properly. Exercise 16. First main, first one. Like first one, right? Hmm. First one. That is correct. See, as I told you, direction. After -1, what are the two numbers given? All of you will respond. What are the two numbers given here? -3 and, yeah, just copy the same thing. Look, -3 and -3 and -2. Don't write -2, -3. This is wrong. This is the answer. Complete the first one. Up to 12, I'll conduct. All of you are done? Completed? Understood? Saima, Amilda, Ani, others? Okay. Second question, students. See, do step by step. Second one. See, what's the ultimate thing? What's the most important thing when it comes to equation and linear equation and, I mean, simple linear equation and inequation? What's the variable we have? We need to find the value of which one? We need to find the value of which alphabet, right? Now, in this question, along with x, what is the number we have? Along with x, we have 2. You shouldn't solve this. Before that, what is that? -1 is given, right? -1. Eliminate this -1. Shift it to the other side. The sign will not change because -1 and x. What's the answer? 4 -1 becomes, so 2x is less than 5. Next, 2 is multiplied. What kind of number is 2, students? Positive or negative? Positive. So will the sign change? No, it remains as it is. 2 will get divided. What's the answer? Convert into decimal. 5 by 2 is 2.5. Which side is the arrow facing towards? Left hand side or right hand side? Left. Tell me all the numbers. After 2.5, left hand side, what are the numbers given after 2.5? Where does 2.5 lie, students? 2.5 lies in between 2 and 3, right? Yeah. So what are the numbers I have to consider? I should consider even 2. All the numbers. What are the numbers left? Just copy in the same order. 2. Tell me the answer. Yes, very good. -1, -2, -3. Understood? Okay. Complete this. After this, take break. We'll continue at 11:30. Once after completing, take break, students. Takes 7 to 8 minutes break. This is the second question. Yes, students, all of you are online. Can you respond? Yeah, try. Did you try this question third and fourth? Be quick. Okay, 2 by 3x less than equal to 1. How do you solve this, students? 2 by 3. How is it related to x? What's the sign in between? Multiplication. What happens to 3 if it goes to the other side? Multiply. Or you can even remember like this. Whenever fraction is given, 2 by 3 goes to the other side and becomes what? 3 by 3 by 2. What's the answer? The answer is 3 by 2. Convert into decimal. How much is 3 by 2, students? 1 point? Yes. X is less than 1.5. Look at the arrow direction. Which side is it facing towards? Arrow. Left hand side or right hand side? Left hand side. Where does 1.5 lie? Between 1 and 1.5 lies between 1 and 2. So you have to consider numbers from 1. 1, 0, -1, -2, -3. Is it clear? All of you understood? Malak, Mana, Amelda, Amani. Okay, next question. Fourth one, students. Fourth question. 1 minus x greater than 0. Minus x is given. Now, most important part, students. Important question. Which one shall we change? Minus or 1? You all tell me. According to that, I'll teach. All of you will respond. 1. You want to change 1? What is the sign for 1, students? What's the sign for 1? Plus or minus? Plus. So minus x will remain as it is, greater than 0. If -1 goes to the other side, like this, right? Minus x is greater than, what's the value? 0 minus 1 is? Yeah, not just 1. It is -1. Yes. I don't need x to be negative. X should be positive. How is minus and x related? How are minus and x related? What's the sign in between minus and x? Multiplication. So what's the rule I told you all? This minus x, can I write it as -1x? See, if there is no number present, students, minus and -1, both are same, right? Yeah, both are same. So this minus x, I'll write it as -1x. Is this clear? It's the same, right? How many times x is given? Only once, right? Only one x is given. -1x. Okay, now what did I tell you all? If you want to shift this -1 to the other side, what happens to sign? Greater than will become lesser than. Very good. -1, divide this -1. -1 and -1 both will get cancelled. X is less than 1. Can you see the sign is changed from greater than to lesser than? Now what are the numbers lesser than 1, students? Tell me the numbers lesser than 1. 0, -1, -2 and -3. Done. Shall we try the next question? Next one. Be quick, students. We will try to complete at least 1 minute. Fifth question. What is given? Okay, first, let us keep minus 5x as it is. What happens to 3? Respond. 3 goes to the other side. Minus 1 plus, minus 1 minus 3 or plus 3? Minus 3. Minus 5x less than, what is minus 1 minus 3? Minus 4. Very good. Now I need to shift minus 5 down. What happens to sign? Will it remain the same or change? Minus 5. I'm going to divide minus 5. What happens to the sign, students? Less than will become? Minus and minus will change. X is greater than 4 by 5. 4 by 5 convert into decimal. 4 should be inside, 5 should be outside. 5 is greater. Don't write anything. Listen here, students. 5 is greater. 0 point. How many times 5 goes in 40? So x is greater than how much, students? X is greater than? Okay. Is this clear till here? All of you are understood? Now check with the number line. What is the direction, arrow direction given? Left hand side or right hand side? Right hand side. 0.8 lies between which two values? Respond. 0.8 lies between 0 and 1. So which one should I consider? 0 or from 1? From which number I have to consider? It is traveling towards right hand side. After 0.8 I have to consider, right? After 0.8, what are the numbers, students? 1. See, just because I understood the concept in the beginning, whatever I explained, everything is easy to solve now. That's the reason first class is important. Whenever I start new chapter, first class is important. Next question. Try the next one. All of you will answer 2 minus 3x greater than 1. Be quick, students. First, keep minus 3x as it is. What happens to 2? 1 minus 2. Minus 3x greater than is given. What is 1 minus 2? Minus 1. Now if I want to shift this minus 3, divided, what happens to the sign? Less than becomes? No, less than becomes? Sorry, greater than becomes? Less than. Minus 3 minus 1 minus 3. Minus and minus gets cancelled. What is 1 divided by 3, students? Convert into fraction. Convert the fraction into decimal. 3 3s are 9. Then again is 0. So what's the value we are getting? 0.33. What are the numbers? Which side is the arrow facing towards? Left hand side or right hand side? Left hand. Arrow is traveling towards left hand. Where does 0.3 lie, students? 0.3 lies between? Very good. So if it is traveling towards left hand side, what are the numbers I have to consider? I have to consider from 0. What's the answer? Minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0. Solutions. Next, last one, ninth question I'll complete. Then I'll give only one main for test. The remaining will complete, we'll do it on Monday. Amani done? Saima, Amani, any doubts? Okay, last questions today. Remaining you all can do it. First main ninth question. All of you will respond. What's the answer for this students? How do you solve? Minus 2x remains as it is. Plus 4 or minus 14. Then minus 2x is less than. What is 6 minus 14? Is it very good, minus 8. Now I'm going to divide minus 2. What about the sign students? Will it change or remain the same? Change. Okay. Imagine there was plus here. All of you look at the screen. Don't write anything. Imagine there was plus. Okay. Everything will be plus. Now what about the sign? If I want to bring 2 down, for positive 2, will the sign change or remain the same? The sign will? No, no. Which sign am I bringing down? Which value am I bringing down? Plus 2 or minus 2? Plus 2, right? See, while I'm getting confused, students, respond. All of you will respond. Now minus 2 is given. If I want to bring minus 2, what happens to the sign? Less than or greater than? The sign becomes greater than. Minus and minus gets cancelled. What's the answer? X is greater than? Do we have any number greater than 4? No. In number line or other thing, do you know null set? What a null set means? See, whenever the answer is not given, students, whenever the answer is not given, solution set will be empty. Just leave it empty like this, empty. Because there are no numbers greater than 4. Okay, there are no numbers greater than 4. This is the answer. The solution set should be empty. Yes. Understood? All of you completed? The question what I asked was the same question. Instead of -2, imagine there is +2 students. How do you solve this question? 2x minus 14. 2x is less than, what's the answer? 2x is less than -8. Now I need to shift 2 down. 2 is positive or negative? Positive. Will the sign change or remain the same for positive? Remain the same. This is what I asked you. X is less than, x is less than what, students? -4. X is less than -4. Arrow is traveling towards left hand side. Look here. After -3, there is no number. We don't have any number given. You have to compare it with the main set. So solution set, even for this, the answer is empty. Just leave it empty, or we also call null set like this. You can represent your answer like this. The meaning of this is null set. Null set is nothing but empty set. Empty. Don't write it as 0, students. Answer is not 0. It is null set or empty set. Okay, that's it. We are done. Now let me check the portions. What I have given. Fine. I won't be giving circles. I told you all to attend at 3:30, right? Yeah, 3 instead of 3:30, I'll keep it at okay 3 o'clock. 3:30 students. 3:30 to 4:30. Whoever wants can attend. See, I'll be doing revision on, or you'll thorough with linear equation chapter. Linear equation. What problems? Other things. Probability. What about probability? Probability also thorough. In equation, I'll just give first exercise, students. Whatever we completed now. Is it clear? In equation, only the first exercise. Fine. 3:30 to 4:30, I'll be doing ratio proportion revision. Whoever wants can attend. If you'll know this, you don't have to attend. You can prepare on your own. 3:30 to 4:30, I'll be teaching ratio and proportion revision class. Revision. If you all want, you all can attend. If not, I'll send the test paper, students. Evening, I'll send the test paper complete. These 4 chapters for test. Okay. Anything else? Do you have any doubts or want to ask anything? Nothing? Okay, fine. So that's it. If you want, attend at 3:30, students. I'll be starting ratio and proportion. All